What is up, YouTube? What is up? Boss199 here. Today, pretty much just a gameplay, and I'm just gonna be talking about random stuff. I'm sure everyone has seen the previews for Seven Psychopaths, the movie. I saw it last night because I got to see it early, and it really wasn't. It wasn't good. I thought it was gonna be funny. It pretty much had no storyline. I don't want to. If anyone is going to see it, I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but pretty much the main story was there were mobsters, and then there was this one crazy guy. Obviously, it's like this guy's writing a movie about seven psychopaths, and there's dog thieves and stuff, like dog kidnappers or dog nappers. And they pretty much stole this big mobster guy's dog. And as they're going through it, this guy's writing a movie about the seven psychopaths, and it was it was really bloody. I don't know if you guys like that, but my stomach, I felt like I was gonna puke because I've had surgery like on my knee because I got poked by a bougainvillea thorn. It sounds retarded, but I was in the hospital for 8 days. I was actually the only one that lived through it. It's a really big word. I have no clue what the word is. My mom knows what it is, not me. But um, oh yeah, they're in Colombia is saying hello to YouTube. Um, Sorry about the language, guys. If there's any little people watching this, just erase that out of your mind, hit rewind, and then don't watch the next part there. So there pretty much wasn't really a main storyline watching Seven Psychopaths. It was just about a guy writing a movie, and there was a bunch of other stuff happening in the movie, and it just wasn't a very good movie. It had some funny moments, like the guy points a gun at this old guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name. He's in other movies. He's like a star. The gay guy from Friends with Benefits is in it. Woody something or other. I don't know. Woody Harrison? I think that's his name. Um, Colin Farrell. Some other people. It was bloody, gory. If you guys like that, it's all you. I don't really like that. It had some funny parts, like I said. There was no real storyline, so I didn't like it very much. But that's just one of the random things I was going to talk about. Movie. But the other random thing I'm going to talk about is I don't know if any of you guys ride dirt bikes, but I have a pit bike, and I have a pit bike track in my yard, and I got a flat front tire, and I had to replace it, like the tube and stuff. And then when we put it back on, for some reason the bars were like really stiff. Like me and my dad did it. I don't know why I shot the TV there. I was just waiting for my heli to get the kills. And the stupid thing is like nothing after I get the Reaper, obviously. It's only 9 kills. But after I get the Reaper, then I think I get some kills. But so for some reason the bars were really stiff and like they didn't want to turn. But if I like moved them side to side, it would like, I guess like warm it up. I would think it would make it worse. But so that made it better, and then it was good. This guy's just sitting here. I'm glad that he didn't kill me. Uh, so I would get it to do that, and nobody around me likes to deliver dirt. Like, I don't get how anyone stays in business. I called like 10 people one day, and no one wanted to bring me the dirt. Oh, we don't have dirt. And then I was like, okay, well, will you get me, will you call me when you get some dirt? And they're like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. And I don't get how anyone stays in business. And maybe it's just in Florida, but I don't know. So I use wood, pretty much whatever I can find around my house, but I have a bunch of wood. And so I use these cement blocks and wood to make the lip after a dirt jump. And like every 8 laps, I would have to fix the wood. So one time I fixed it and I didn't like warm the bars back up, which is stupid. You shouldn't have to do that. But so I didn't warm them up. And then I hit a triple that I have, and it's actually a pretty big triple. I don't know, it's probably like 18 to 20 feet, and it's like uphill for a pit bike. That's not a bad jump. It's pretty sick too. You gotta pin it. But so um yeah. So one time I went, and when I was turning, I slid out, and my pit bike's like super rigged to the clutch cable broke, so we had to tie some bolts and stuff to it, and there were these two super sharp bolts and wires sticking out, and they went into my leg and sliced about uh, 6 inches. And for the first 3 inches, it's so deep. Like I looked down at my leg, and all I saw was like blood coming out of my leg. And like I said, I don't really like blood. I thought I was gonna throw up. But so then I like laid back, because just on my back, just relaxing for a second. And then I got up and lifted the pit bike off my leg, and then of course, because it's just my pit bike, the stupid Kickstarter broke, so now I can only push start it. Then I went to try to push start it, and then the clutch broke. I mean, just my luck. Uh, and I apologize. This is nothing about Call of Duty talk or anything, but maybe it'll entertain you guys. I was going to put like a picture in this or something, but it's pretty nasty, and right now I have like Neosporin and a band-aid over the big deep part, even though I probably should have left it open. That would have been the smart thing to do, but I don't like to just sit around and do nothing. That's really boring to me. I don't like that. So, um, this video was, I just picked up a random guy's gun right there and used it. But yeah, those were my stories. And then I just pushed the pit bike around to the garage if anyone's wondering what happened next. And then I went inside, and my mom was like, oh my gosh. But if you guys like the video, comment, rate, subscribe. Subscribing to me really helps me out. I could use some more. Hopefully I'll have 50 by Black Ops 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all later.